What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As always, it is appreciated. Today is going to be definitely a different start. A lot of stuff going on in this video. My last video got corrupted, but either way, super stoked. Right now I am with my buddy Devin once again. He is doing me a huge solid and he is filming my cinematic video for my Z. Got it parked in a really pretty spot. Anybody that's from New Mexico obviously knows the Balloon Fiesta Park, all that good stuff. So we are getting the cinematic video shot, which is awesome. I've wanted this done for freaking ever, but I told myself I would never do a video until I felt my car was ready, and it's finally ready. So super stoked. Again, huge shout out to Devin. I'll put his at here for his Instagram page. Make sure you go check it out there as well. Either way, let's go ahead and I'm gonna wrap up with these guys here, finish doing all this stuff, and then we'll go ahead and pick up the video again in a second. One of my favorite parts about this state is the Roadrunners. So it is now day 2 of this video, and as I had stated before, there's kind of some stuff I got to go over just because the last video that I did got corrupted. So I'll go ahead and show you some of the stuff that was on the last one that sadly I wasn't able to show you. For starters, I adjusted my suspension struts, my air suspension struts, so I can get a lot nicer fitment. As you can see, the wheel is actually tugging now, or the tire is actually tucking inside the fender now, where before it was not. So I did go ahead and do that on both sides because the fitment just wasn't where I wanted it, so I went back and forth, got that taken care of. Also, I did take my car in to get aligned. That was the other thing. And then on top of that, last time you guys saw, I believe the video was me working on my front bumper, and I did get that back from Next Level Paint, so I'll go ahead and show you that now. So here it is, guys, all nice painted, put on. I got the front splitter and everything on it. As you guys can see, it is a lot more aggressive than my old setup. So again, the old pieces that I had barely went down to here and then cut, and now these pieces completely flow. Again, you guys saw what they look like after all the Bondo and everything, but now that they're painted, they look really good on there, as well as the where the emblem used to be is now fully covered up. That's nice and smooth and it looks really good. Also got rid of the blue. As much as I loved it, I really wanted just a cleaner build. I felt the blue on the front was just a little bit too much, and as I got rid of all the blue on the wheels and just now have the blue faces instead of the blue barrels as well, I figured I'd get rid of the blue on there. But I'm really happy with the way it looks. Hopefully you guys like it. Again, do me a favor, drop a comment down, let me know what you think of the new design, and a huge thank you to those of you that have been leaving comments down below. Any type of feedback or anything like that, any type of movement is super appreciated, so thank you guys. Huge shout out to you. And now for the moment, I'm sure a lot of you guys are here, updates on the 280ZX. So let me start off by saying no, the front is not yet done. It is nearly there. The reason I'm deciding to go ahead and show you even though it's not finished is it's still going to take a little bit of time till it's all the way there. You guys has already kind of seen it, so I mean, I was going to do the reveal video for her and you guys, but you know, it's not a big deal. I'd rather show you guys me applying the Bondo and everything that I'm doing, that way you guys can see the full process, and you know, rather than just showing you the end result and everything anyways. So here we are. Here's the left side and the right side. So as you can see, it's all pretty much sanded down for the most part. Everything is even. This is what's been taking me so long, just making sure that everything is as smooth as possible. As well as on the last video, I told you guys I needed to check these pieces here to make sure that the hood would be able to open and close. Sadly, it actually wasn't able to. I did go ahead and sand it down now. It's actually able to, but as you can tell, there's still a little bit of rubbing. So I do want to go ahead and take this off now that I know roughly where it needs to be. Sand that down further, just that way the hood can open up smoothly, and then I can start applying Bondo from there. Also do have to apply a little bit of Bondo here. As you can see, this side is just a little bit lower than this side from the hood, and I really like the way that this one sits and almost flows more with the hood. So I just have to make it even. So the front's almost done. Again, that process is taking way longer than I originally intended. Not that the process can't be a lot quicker, but my focus has been on the Z, you know, the kids, work, everything else. So I haven't been in here working on that as often and as, you know, frequent as I should be. But it's almost done, and I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, I'll film the process of putting the Bondo and everything on there. I might put the Bondo in this video and then start showing you guys some other stuff, because I did actually get some new car parts for this as well, and I'm going to go ahead and show you the 2 other parts that we have. That way you guys can get a little more excited hopefully, and see some of the other things that we're doing to the 280. Alright guys, so the first new part for the 280ZX is we got a wing for it. So super stoked about this. This is the one of the next major parts that I wanted to buy for the 280, and I'll go ahead and show you just a minute kind of what it looks like. Right off the bat, this wing is actually for a 280, not a 280ZX. If you're new to the channel or just haven't seen my older videos, the 280ZX does not have a lot of aftermarket parts. The aftermarket parts that it does have are honestly crap. It's the whole reason why I'm building the front bumper on it custom. I'm going to have to do the same with the rear bumper. The interior is going to have to be special. The suspension work is going to have to be unique and special. I already have plans and ideas for that as well. But basically every little thing for this car has to be either custom made or taken from other cars and modified to go ahead and work, which is what I'm going to do with this. For the most part it fits pretty well. There's just a couple little gaps and spots that I'll have to fill in with fiberglass and things, but either way it still looks really good and I'm really excited for this. So I'll go ahead and put it on there now so you guys can kind of see what it looks like. Okay guys, so pretty basic on where this is going to sit. Basically just put it back here, and I think I called it a wing a second ago. I guess it's more of a spoiler. Either way, once again, this is for a 280, not a 280ZX, so the fitment is just a little bit off. It's honestly not as bad as I thought it was going to be though. Really all I need to do is apply some fiberglass here to fill in a gap that's sitting right here, and then maybe a little bit in the back. But for the most part, I think it looks really good. I think you guys have a good angle there. Hopefully you can agree on that it looks really well. Yas did a good job on picking out which one she wanted. Everything that goes on this car is up to Yasmin. The way the front bumper is done, the way that the spoiler is done, the wheels, the fitment, the interior, everything has to go through Yas. This is her car. I'm just building it for her, but every decision is up to her in the end. So, you know, she did a really good job with this once again. I do have to fill in some holes here, but this is probably going to be the next project that I work on, or one of the next projects that I work on once the front bumper is all finished. As you can see as well, I also have to figure out what I'm doing with this rear bumper. This giant piece that sticks out like this is pretty much the same issue that we had in the front. The front had a similar bumper bar and it just looks really ugly. So I'm going to have to get rid of that as well. First off, I got to take it off and then kind of figure out from there if I want to do the foam and fiberglass process that I did in the front, or if maybe I just want to do it with sheet metal or something. So kind of up in the air on what I want to do with that, but this, super excited for this. Something simple, but it really changes the look of the car, so super stoked. And now I can go ahead and show you guys the other part that we have. Okay guys, so the next piece that I did get is this dash cover. It's actually not fully on. I still have the adhesive. It's like a silicone adhesive that I need to add to it. I literally just put this on this morning, but it's not exactly what I thought it was going to be when I originally ordered it. The description made it seem like it was a full cover for everything, which sadly, as you can see, it's not. However, the main part of the dash, like the center console, is actually in pretty good condition. There's no cracks, there's no nothing. Same thing with the center. There's not really any cracks, it's just old and brown isn't the color that we want. We do want the black. Here on the dash, sorry, the window's super dirty, but up here on the dash it was actually really cracked, so I'm not mad about this just being a cover. So I think what I'm going to do actually is just take this cover off, take every little bit off, take off the center console, take off the glove box, the piece around the radio, all that good stuff, and just paint it. So I think I'm going to sand it all down really well, paint it all black, and then put it back in, put the cover on, and I think it'll, all work out pretty well. Alright, so as far as little updates for parts goes, that's pretty much it as of right now. Again, I am going to do carpet. My stepdad is going to build me some door cards for this, and I'll take you guys through that whole process as well. We got some welding to do. I think I'm probably going to throw the battery in this as well so you guys can see the headlights on, because I think that'll be really cool for you guys to see because you haven't seen it, and listen to it because I haven't started it for you guys on the channel either. So I'll probably do that, and then I will also on this video go ahead and sand that down and then show you guys me applying the Bondo. And then hopefully I can get the front done soon so I can start working on the rest of it, because I am trying to get it done if possible. Elite Tuner is in October now. They moved it down to October. It's actually supposed to be today. But sadly it got moved to October. I believe it's on October 31st, which is Halloween, which is going to be an awesome show. I'm actually super stoked for it. But either way, I have a new goal to try and get the 280s ready for that show. I have the money, but again, I'm trying to buy another car. So we'll kind of play it by ear. Either way, gonna go ahead and get the hood taken off, and then maybe throw the battery in and start doing the Bondo work. So stick with me, guys. Once again, appreciate you guys watching. Okay guys, so battery is in there. I am going to go ahead and jump in the driver's seat, start it up for you, and then I'll turn on the lights, show you how the lights look. Be advised, has been a while since I started this. Honestly, I should have started it sooner, just because it's good to do so every once in a while. I know I need to replace some oil in it and some fluid, so I'm not going to leave it running for long, just going to turn it on, and then show you guys the lights and stuff like that.
Oh, maybe I dropped it in these.
Okay, so sadly it did not want to start. There is this line right here that's leaking. Not too sure what it is, but I definitely got to tighten this up. There is kind of a puddle here on the bottom of the ground now, so I didn't want to be messing with it too much just to get it started for you guys. I don't think I've said it before, but originally when I found this car, actually Yaz found this car on Craigslist one day, and I got it for $800. So not complaining at all when I got it. It started right up. The only issue was the driver's side door didn't open up. Still doesn't work. Got to fix that. And then, you know, it just being an older car, but for $800 you can't complain, especially with a car like this. So I mean, it's gonna have its issues, so I got to tighten up that line, and then whenever we get this over to Belen, to my stepdad, to get the door cards and everything made, I'm sure we'll get the door fixed, we'll get all these holes welded up, and then on top of that we'll make sure that everything is running properly and everything like that. But sadly I couldn't get it started for you guys, sorry about that, but I'll go ahead and show you what the headlights look like while they're on. Okay, so first I'm just going to show you what the halos look like on, and then I'll show you what the headlights look on, everything all together. So there's option 1 and option 2. Brights work, all that good stuff. Which I don't know about you guys, but I think this car looks absolutely beautiful with the 2 halos like that and everything. Believe it or not, as well, for any of those of you that might be watching this that are looking for headlights for your 280ZX, maybe even the 280s, 240s, 260s, I'm not too sure about them, but these headlights are actually the same headlights that you would buy for a Jeep. So, you know, that's pretty crazy that they use the same exact headlights, but also pretty awesome because, as once again, the 280ZX does not have a lot of aftermarket options. The one thing you can find for sure is headlights, because Jeeps have tons of aftermarket headlights and stuff like that, so there's tons of different cool designs that you guys can find for your own Zs. Another small little detail of this car, we got the TJ Hunt jet tag, got the key moving forward to go for the key of the 280. So a little bit of a change in plans. I'm not going to show you the Bondo work in this video. I feel like it's already a bit long, and that's going to take some time. So instead, I believe me and Yaz are going to go ahead and take Bay out for the night just to drive around a bit. There might be a meet as well, so I'm going to, if there is, we'll go ahead and stop by that. If not, me and Yaz will drive around, probably take a couple night pictures of her, and, you know, have a good time there. So I'll probably take you guys with me for a bit doing that stuff. So we'll do that, and then we'll go ahead and wrap it up for the day.
Sushi.
So far this is where we've ended. We are actually at the Century Row 24. This is our local movie theater. Got the car parked over there. Got our sushi, our food. We are chilling, just cleaning up, finishing. So I'm going to try and take a couple pictures here. Again, if you guys don't already, follow me on Instagram. You guys can see all of these pictures. Got a little Mustang buddy, it looks like. Either way, I appreciate you guys watching. Probably going to leave you here. Thank you guys so much. No, it wasn't anything too crazy today, but either way, every view is appreciated. Once again, you guys leaving comments and stuff down below, super appreciated. Keep doing that. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks again. I will see you guys in the next one. Stay safe. Peace out.
Yeah. Hey, if you want it, you can have it, that my old style. Moving through the night just like an old car. Yo,